Solar power, just such from a solar power calculator, needs daylight to be recharged in battery levels of solar power. It has reached the third quarter short expectation of the trading market and daylight power of sunlight. After the solar power did not announce a buyer for its commercial or contractors' industrial business. The solar power said in October it was reconstructed in an effort to focus solely on the residential school market of college investors, such as students. The only solar power that exists right now is the solar power calculator. And you can find that anywhere from Target or Walmart. It's a cheap date. Solar power has shared in as much as 9% after one company news report that their third quarter renew came on as a expectation and did not announce how the company analysis complied by the earnings of 6 pennies per share and adjusted to a renew of $3.24 million. Wall Street analysts was expecting the company to earn 3 pennies per share. And the stock market immediately, the numbers was compared to an estimate. The company predicted in their news report that the margin of international was a takedown by 18.7% from a 20.6% during the second quarter. And in America's Legend business company said the customers jumped back 29% over the year, that was rounded up to 14,200% out of a 3 million residential idea of consumers by the solar power calculator percentage. Of the revenue in America. The margin is international. That means we don't know how the calculator got out there that far. Weird. If the calculator resulted on Wednesday, the day before the holidays hit, that the plans for October was aim and double down on the residential idea of the stock market. As part of that, the solar power is a calculator in home tutor youth for back to school. Any college client will love it, I hope. The interest in the business has grown very strong, said CEO of Peter Farsi. And although he declined to provide a supply chain of labor issues for the commercial contract industrial region. It's because he was working retail. And he didn't know the results in that supply chain of labor issue with labor costs, because he does retail. This is an industrial calculator. It's only solar power that exists, right? Well, the supply chain did an impact from Hollywood's CNN, American Wellness Society Associates of Mode X since 2005, and surely a year after that. We have not seen any Resident Evil side of our business material impact from that supply chain. We have ground zero impact to get the products to the clients and the customers during this region. And the solar power will join in the month of April to include architect long-term consumers and labor costs to stretch across a distance of product use, and reducing the time clock that it takes for the product installment of repairs. So pretty much there'll be no repair on a solar power calculator. That's all it is. Solar power is just a calculator. It's nothing else. No one else knows how to fix it, repair it. No one else knows how to make it. It was already invented. And it's on shelves. You can't do anything about it because it's sold at Walmart for back to school. It already exists. But during the climate change of a solar power calculator to renew its energy by adapting in moonlight will be the right strategy. That means it's got to sit in daylight for it to work. And a climate change will mean that the sun went down, the sunlight went down, and you can't recharge it without daylight, because that's what solar power is. Only sunlight can charge it. That's what solar power is. It's a solar power calculator. There's only one, and only one exists. And that's all. But they used to give it out for free at church. It was made and invented by the company SAP Data Code Dynamics. Long term is that it was back in 2006 year. And that's about it. But it says, don't panic, you can start working on your busy list of the stock market, because labor costs went up in all the companies that sold it. It already existed. It was invented back in 2006, around 2005, and it also was transferred, upgrade from a A straight talk phone. It's like a little. It's just like a little. It's just a calculator. And it doesn't have to be accurate because it's solar power. No one knows what data. It's just data. That's all it is. It's just data. It'll give you a bunch of numbers and data for solar power, and that's it. It's just a calculator. It's not a big deal. It's just a solar power calculator. It already exists. They used to give it out for free at church. I don't know why anybody can't go get it for like $5 at Walmart if they want solar power that bad. It won't transport you, but it has been transferred from a long line of fossil fuel 18th century. So pretty much you're looking at antique from the fossil. Very ancient. It's from the ancients. But that's about it. Alright, have a good day.